Survey says I'm on the air. Hopefully, people can get the notification and be like, you know what? I'm in here, and hopefully, someone comes in and we can get this conversation going. If not, if we reach that 15-minute marker, as I always say, I will end the live stream and try again tomorrow. I wasn't even really thinking about going, but I seen two people answer my particular poll, and you know what? I figured, hey, why not go? Why not go live? You ain't doing nothing else. Now, I just get a notification for my own live. Wow. But does anybody else get notifications? That's the real question. And as I called it, this is a freestyle. Freestyle live, I see it's one person out there. Well, I don't know. This is YouTube, but they practice a different thing on my channel, so it could be more than that, but that's how it be. So I guess I'll give it some time. See how many people actually fall in here. What's going on, James? What's up? What's up? I see you had commented in the the last, video that I premiered. You said, yo, I see people are falling in here. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, matter of fact, we get enough regulars and or new people that chime in. I'll throw up the hotline number. I'm always open to throwing up the hotline number to get some actual responses. What's going on with you, Forever Young, and what's going on, Ronald? Hey, like I said, hopefully y'all tune in on Sunday for, the KK Diamond and Miss Watson conversation. Like I said, that should be a good one. That's kind of something unlike I ever had on Too Cool to Con. So hopefully tune in, have your comments, questions, and sit back and kick back and enjoy the conversation because, I'm quite sure it will be an entertaining one. It can also be an educational one, too. You never know. You never know. What's on y'all's mind? What's going on with y'all on a Thursday night about to creep into a Friday morning? Hopefully you ain't having too many issues and things of that nature. Matter of fact, let me go retrieve the device to throw up the hotline number. So if someone does want to call in and voice whatever, is on their mind, they can do that. So just give me two and two. So I'm back, and I am about to post the actual you said haters on your job cause wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I guess every gig got one that you know, wants to get things stirred up and in a commotion. Let me see. Posting it right now. Hopefully, the revelation hits them and that kind of them ill habits can pass by. There it goes. The hotline is open. I just posted it right now, so we'll see if we get some responses. You said what's true religion? Now, when you say what's true religion, are you saying like actual religion, or are you saying like true religion, like genes or something? Or am I missing something? Said what's good, what's good, what's good. Okay, I appreciate the thumbs up so far. Like I said, you know, when I call it freestyle, that means we really can talk about anything. I didn't really have no topic today at hand, so it's about whatever. Matter of fact, you can make it more interesting. You know, I always say this when I'm having, uh, you know, new people premiering. You know, we can draft some questions, powwow some different questions that I can, ask the two ladies on the particular live stream going down on Sunday. But I know the main one they're gonna talk about, or so much Miss Watson will, is a sugar baby. You know, that's fairly. I won't say it's fairly a new term, but I've been hearing it more often. You know what? I mean, I want to say I know you can't be liked or anything like that by everybody, but I wonder why that particular live stream got two thumbs down. Now I know, like I said, you can't be liked, but at least express yourself in some type of constructive criticism. Like I wasn't feeling it because of this reason. You know, I could understand that. Then I'm like, okay, you're coming from this place. This is why you didn't like it. That's understandable. But when you don't leave a comment, that's just like when some people go trick or treating, they throw eggs at someone's house. You just doing it because I guess you're an idiot. But like I said, we're creeping closer and closer towards that 15-minute marker. So either someone posts something that they want to talk about or converse about, or you know, I guess I can end it. It's like I guess sometimes I gotta kind of feel doing a live. Like that's why I usually have a topic, but I was just kind of maxing and not really doing too much of anything. So I just kind of figured, hey, let me see. I usually was going live a lot, but a lot of the people I come on with or usually would come on with, they haven't been really, like I said, everybody's busy and got things going on in their life, but that's what kind of makes it fun and interesting when you got your regulars coming in. Not to say, James, you're not a regular, but I know you've been on, and I know you can't come on every single time. Sometimes people like to kick back within the comments and listen to whoever is actually premiering and things. We have 6 for 6. Like I said, the hotline is open. I don't care who it is. You can hit that hotline and say whatever. You be like, "Oh, Rick, this is whatever. This is what I feel about whatever." Okay, this is what you feel. What's your opinion on this? What's your thinking on this? Okay, I feel this way, or I don't feel this way. I mean, it's as simple as that. It don't have to be a battle of the wits, but I could hold my own in a conversation, and hopefully, whoever feel that they need to call in can as well. 7 people so far. We done had James. We done had Ronald. Forever Young. So who's the other people that are lurking out there? Because there's some other people that ain't recognizing, or not so much recognizing, but identifying themselves. You know, I look at it like this: if I make it to 15 and I haven't, talked about anything, and then I get thumbs down. I look at it like, okay, I didn't really talk about nothing, so your thumbs down because it wasn't a particular topic that came up, or you know, it just kind of makes you wonder sometimes. You said no comment on this. What's going on, bro? Getting ready for Turkey Day? Yeah, in a sense, I am. In a sense, I look at all these holidays as just days. I look at it like what's his Dick Gregory said. He said, even though you may not celebrate holidays, when banks close, or you don't get your mail delivered, it's like you're forced to celebrate it anyway. So I look at it like that. I guess the only holiday that I do actually celebrate, and I try to celebrate that every day, is the actual day that I came in to this world. That's about it. Yeah, yeah, your birthday. That is the only true holiday. That's what I was getting to. What do I think about the Kaepernick issue? I read something about that. Someone posted something on a different social media platform, and they said, he done made more money, doing what he's doing versus if he ever, was to still be playing in the league. So I don't I don't what's the word? I don't kind of follow that movement he got. To me, it's like we already know black people should be treated with respect. Just like that. Oh, Black Lives Matter. I mean, I don't need a sign to tell me that my life matters. So, and and people that been in this country, they should already know that. So anybody that's operating on the outside of that, they're already operating out of ignorance. It's nothing that should be able to tell you that, oh, you should respect another person that is within this confines of this nation, because we're all in confines of this nation. But yeah, that's my opinion. It's like, oh, really, it's like they try to get you to, you know, that's why I think about it like this. He got a settlement, but it's undisclosed. So that means you can no longer talk about that particular issue. Just like when people get killed by law enforcement and things like that, once with the family, or if not that someone's killed, if they get maimed, they get paid off. But then after they get paid off, it's like you can no longer talk about it. Why can't I no longer talk about it? I mean, this is what I experienced, but that's the payoff. You took this money, so now you gotta essentially shut the fuck up about it. I'm still here. I don't know. But yeah, Turkey Day, yeah, it's just a day that you may go out and say what's up to some family members that you ain't seen in a while, or have people over to your place to entertain. Or I just look at it as a day that you're off, and people ain't going to work, and you can just kick back, and you know if you got a spread going on, you could eat. Right. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's all this is all theater. It's like they put different things into the media hemisphere for us, we the people, to sit back and be like, oh well, you hear what they said on this. This person said this. Is like to keep your mind occupied with essentially a lot of unnecessary stuff. I'm like, what do I care? This dude probably got a good pension from the little bit of time he did play in the league, plus all these different endorsements from these different people that he's been working with, beyond that. So no, I'm not caught up in that. That's like a new age. Him and people like that are like the new age Jesse Jacksons and Al Sharptons. It's like they got new people that we should be looking towards versus looking within self. Self empowerment. I don't. It's like think about like how they do all the alien stories, be it from cartoons, sitcoms, and things that take me to your leader. I mean, if someone was to come down here, I'm the leader. Nobody leads me. Why do you need a leader? You lead yourself, but they don't want you to think in that mind state. They want you to think like a pawn instead of thinking like, the powerful piece that's placed on this checkerboard called Earth. But we done arrived at 15 minutes and nobody's hit the hotline. And I appreciate the comments that did come in, but I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Hey, like I said, I may do another poll on where I post my affirmations on YouTube to say what particular things you want to talk about come Sunday for Miss Watson and KK Diamond. But I appreciate y'all coming in. Let me see. You said the Matrix always wants to keep you asleep. Most definitely. Another movie to watch. I think I done posted it one time before. Watch They Live. It came out back in '88. Essentially, that movie is still relevant to this day. Type it in. They Live. That's another good movie to go watch. It speaks to the times that we're living in right now. You said, is Lisa Smith coming back? Yeah, I guess she's coming back if people want her back. I mean, I've been essentially trying to, you know, promote KK Diamond on here and, have the conversation with Miss Watson. Hopefully, coming this coming Sunday. So be looking out for that. That'll be 9:30 Central Sunday. This coming Sunday, it'll be KK Diamond and Miss Watson. That should be an interesting conversation. But thanks for the likes. Thanks for chiming in. Oh, you said you tried calling in. Hold on a second. Let me repost it. If you really want to call in, I'll repost the number. I'll I'll try to stay on it for a little bit longer. Let me post it up. I just took it down. Well, let me see. That goes for anybody. I can have multiple callers call in, so there is the number. If you're really trying to, hit it up before I, chime out. I was about to go out. Now, bro, what would you want to ask Lisa Smith? I mean, what would you want her to talk about? Because I usually try to have some topics for them to cover when they do come on. So, what would you want to hear from Lisa Smith? I wouldn't put Lisa Smith in the category of KK Diamond. She's something different. Hopefully they're letting you call. Matter of fact, let me check something. It might be something on my end where it's not letting the call come through. Let me try it. Okay. Maybe that will help. What's going on? Where you calling out of? I said, what state you calling out of? Okay.
I'm that truck driver they called like probably about a month ago.
Okay.
Talk about
Okay.
the truck again. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm out and about now, man. Yeah, what's that? What's that?
Nothing much. Nothing
Yeah,
much.
man.
What state you driving through right about now?
Man, I'm in the state where those I'm in the state where them players at, man, in Ohio, man.
Okay. Yeah, the Ohio players. That's cool.
Yeah, without no doubt, man. On this all night flight, Jack.
Mm. Now, what
Yeah, man.
what different what's the next stop that you have? Should I say?
I'm be stopping in Indy, and then Indianapolis.
Yeah.
For those that didn't know. Yeah, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm touching down. Should be touching down in Jacktown, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get like going get everything ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all gonna have some family over on Thanksgiving, or how y'all gonna do it?
Yeah, I might stop by my one of my closest uncles. I might stop by his place. He done lost his daughter, so that'll be his first Thanksgiving without having his daughter around. So I may go over there and
Yeah.
be over there with him.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, you be popping it out around about 10:30 at night, huh?
Yeah, every now and then. I've been kind of slowing it up because, like I said, a lot of the people that are regulars, sometimes they don't come in. I usually be trying to have someone to bounce it off of, so the conversation can go a little bit more
Right,
further.
right. Yeah, man. Hey, did you see that new Eddie Murphy movie, that Dolomite?
No, I've been hearing about it. I've been hearing it's good. I do want to check it out. Have you got to see it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. But I mean, I think people would have to, to me, you would have to see the original Dolomite. Have you seen the original
Oh
Dolomite?
yeah,
Before they
yeah,
came out?
yeah. I done seen the original
Yeah.
before.
Okay, yeah, it's based off that movie. It's good though. It's real good. Eddie Murphy did his thing in that movie. I ain't think it was gonna be all that, but I knew it was gonna be a good movie, but you know,
Yeah,
I ain't think it was gonna be that good though. But Eddie Murphy, he did his thing though.
yeah. Now, have you seen Eddie Murphy in the movie Mr. Church?
Yeah, man, I seen that movie for the first time about 3 months ago. Man, that's a real good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Real good movie. Eddie Murphy be doing his thing, man. Real.
Now, the only thing that I may
Yeah.
thinking like it may not be good, but I could be wrong. Is he said he's gonna do another stand up, and it's been a long time since he did a stand up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a long time. I was just about to bring it up about the stand up. Know how that's gonna go. I think he's still gonna, what I'm saying, do his thing on that stand up.
Yeah, because what was the
Think
last one he did was what back in '87 with Raw. That was like the last stand up he had. So uh,
yeah,
that's some decades ago.
yeah, yeah. Cause I see Martin Lawrence, he doing stand up comedy now.
Okay.
So yeah, it ain't as funny as it was back in the days, but it's okay. It's
Right.
okay.
I
Yeah,
liken it to like I'll just say rappers like say a rapper been removed for a long time and he tried to come back out. It's like you're not the same person anymore because now you got money versus when you were hungry you were trying to say
right,
everything that's the best.
right. Yeah. It's like they lose that hunger after they, what I'm saying? Like That's a
Right.
good way to, you know what I'm saying? That's a good way to kind of live life. Maybe trying to be successful. You know what I'm saying? It's like being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you get comfortable, you ain't gonna, want to have that strong drive to want to achieve to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're so comfortable being in there. It's just like a job. You get comfortable doing one thing. You ain't gonna try to push yourself to do better things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, because like you don't work yourself in a certain kind of groove where you like, well, this is easy. It ain't too much strife. I'll just keep doing this.
Right. Right. Yup.
Now since it's because I ain't really heard about no real bad snowstorms anywhere else. How's it been since we ain't really had no bad snow areas, being on the road and things. Is that a good thing? You get better, time in to get into, your different destinations that you're going out to, or how is that?
Yeah, it's better like that, man. We ain't got no, you didn't with no snow and ice and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It been straight. Everywhere I've been, it's been straight. You know what I'm saying? I just came from Philly. It was sunny just like California over there. You
Mm.
know, it wasn't cold or nothing. I think it was probably around about, 60 early, about 60 some degrees out there. Sunny. Let me see where else I've been. I've pretty much been down south lately though, but I ain't been really seeing no snow or whatever. Not yet. I've been hearing about some snow. Like one of my partners, I think a month ago, he was stuck in some snow up there in Minnesota somewhere. I think it was snowing up there,
Yeah,
but I ain't got caught. Nah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, yeah, I think we did have some snow in a part of Minnesota, not where I'm at, but we ain't had nothing crazy. But I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Rated Shy came in. He said, "That's family." He said, "What's good, family?" And then Cadillac J just said, "What the lot lizards looking like?"
Now when I first started, what I'm saying, back in '07, '08, what I'm saying? Like I ain't know nothing about all that, prostitute hoes, all this. Nah, I ain't know nothing about all that. I was, me, I was a young nigga. I'm used to getting, bras. I still be the same. I'm used to getting bras, through my mouth. I ain't gonna throw no cash and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But when I had first started back in, back in '07, I remember I had went to LA for the first time. I had booked up a load out of Canada and I took it down there to LA. And I ran this old school cat because I was down there for the weekend
Right.
and I delivered my loads with him. I ran this old school cat. We was down, we was at the truck stop looking at the football game. After the game was over, we chopping it up, whatever. And then we getting ready to go back to our truck. They were like, man, they knew I was new. And they were like, man, you about to see some shit in a minute, man. I thought, what you mean, man? I said, man, you gonna see this something in a minute. Just keep your curtains open. And I didn't know what he was talking about. And it was too old, dude. They was just laughing when he was telling me that. And I went back to my truck because I was about to get ready to, get ready to work for the next day. So I'm sitting in a chair trying to see what he's talking about. And I sat there about 30 minutes. I sat there about 30 minutes. And then I'm like, man, I don't know what he's talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to close my curtain.
Right.
So, shoot. Soon I'm about to close my curtain. I'm saying about 5 down that butt, nigga. Bitches walking past the truck. Damn. They were fine as a motherfucker. I
Mm.
said, damn. I got up out that truck. I'm trying to holler at all of them. Goddamn. I kept walking. And I ain't know what the business was. And I went, I'm walking around, and I went behind my trailer. There was a bunch of truck drivers, standing behind us.
Right.
And there was a dude out there, he was barbecuing, he making plates and all this type of stuff. I'm like, damn, it's going down out here at this truck stop. Why ain't no, I ain't know it was popping like that. Then all of a sudden I'm seeing like 20, 30 bitches walking around half naked, fine as a motherfucker. I'm like, damn, this what these old niggas was talking about. Like, damn. That shit blew my mind, boy. I'm talking about, man, fine, bro, man. Fat ass, pretty face. I ain't lying. Every last one of them, bro, was fine, man. I'm around that grabbing their ass, trying to holler at something. They like, man, you gotta pay, how much,
Oh, so they was on a money mission.
Yeah, they was on a money mission. I'm like, I'm looking confused in the motherfucker. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, man, you gotta pay for this. I'm like, well, you keep on moving in, baby. I can't get it for free. It ain't me.
Right.
But that was my first encounter with, lot lizards or whatever like that. But it was a cat out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a big circle. It was a dude in LA. He was out there cooking plates, truck driver, whatever like that. And, around talking shit. And there was another truck driver. Man, that nigga was buying pussy the whole night. That nigga had about 5, 6 bras in his truck in and out the
Damn.
in the truck with him. But we like, damn, this nigga, ain't no way this nigga fucking that many bras. Goddamn, and that damn fast or whatever. I mean, if he is, goddamn, but goddamn, all I need is one. I don't need no goddamn. Anyway, that one dude, he been pussy all night. Everybody, we just talking, just like we on the block.
Right, right.
Two other bras came. They had 2 bras came over. It was a light skinned girl, it was a dark skinned girl, both on fine as hell. They came over there. They got the kissing and eating each other out. They were like pretty much entertaining us.
Yeah.
We sitting around talking or whatever. And then the dude that was paying for all the pussy and shit, like he had came over there after they got done eating each other out in front of us, kissing and shit. He came over there talking to the dark skinned girl. And all of a sudden he grabbed the girl trying to kiss the girl mouth to mouth.
Whoa.
The dude like, man, yeah, we looking at the dude like, man, this dude must don't know that she sucked dick, man. Dude, man.
Damn.
And even she told him, like, yo, man, you don't know what I do? You trying to kiss me and all that. But, that was my first encounter with, lot lizards and shit like that. And, man, I had a ball out there in LA. And we stayed out there until about like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, just, watching the hoes run by the truck and, what I'm saying, talking shit to the hoes and all that type of shit.
Right.
But, yeah, that was my first encounter, though. Yeah. Back in 08.
Now back in 08, now how's it kind of different? Because, that's what, about over 10 years ago. I mean, how would you say it is now?
It's pretty much locked down now, you know what I'm saying? Them folks that came through and cleaned up shop, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to LA now to the truck stop, you ain't gonna see that no more. You ain't gonna see no 30, 20 bitches walking around there half naked, pretty as hell. You ain't gonna see that no more. They didn't clean that up. You know what I'm saying? There used to be some other truck stops too, like let me see, Amarillo, Texas, like that. They ain't had no fine bitches like LA, but they had some bitches walking around that motherfucker. And I think Dallas still be going down and getting down like that, but I don't touch damn one of them hoes.
Right.
Them nasty hoes fuck around you, goddamn with disease you can't get rid of, or them hoes be robbing niggas and killing niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's why I think what I think that's why a lot of that shit that got cut down. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes be getting them truck out the truck. their ass and rob them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I don't know how true that is, but you know that's what I was seeing. And then like I know I heard one incident up in Atlanta. This one truck driver, he was tricking out with his broad. I think he was tricking out. He messed with the broad. I'm gonna say that. And what I heard, I'm not sure what it is, but broad ran back and told her pimp that the nigga ain't pay her. You know what I'm saying? And the pimp came back, shot his shit up, and murked the truck driver. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Cadillac J just came in. He said they be more discreet now, sneaking around.
Yeah, they on the web now, Jack. Yeah, they on the web now.
Hmm.
Yeah, they on back page and all these other, you know what I'm saying, little social sites and all this type of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They still get down with the get down, but they just ain't on the track like that, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I was hearing something about they were saying now they got it like other they got where like said like you said a rest stop. They essentially tell truckers like if you see anything like this going on, report it and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, wow, they got police as truckers now too reporting that kind of shit. I'm like,
Right,
wow.
right. Yeah. The more they be telling. They be telling. I mean, they was doing that back then anyway. Like, you know, some of the truck drivers, you know, soon they see a girl, they gonna goddamn call the police. Police roll up. You know what I'm saying? Old girl ducking out behind the truck. Just jumping somebody's truck and hiding their truck until the police ride off the, truck stop line.
Mm.
You know. Yeah. I don't know why, I mean, I kind of understand why, because some of the motherfucking bras, they be, you be up in the truck sleep, you know what I'm saying, because you got to get up early or whatever like that. They come knocking on, banging on your goddamn door, waking you up, you know what I'm saying. You thinking, you know what I'm saying, you done did something wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, or goddamn the police knocking on your door, shit like that.
Right.
And the whole time it ain't nothing but down for that hoe.
Hmm.
You know, so I can kind of understand that too. You know why they be calling the police. Because some of them guys be trying to get their sleep.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, Cadillac J Justice said he ain't lying.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, they still be out here though. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the Dallas area or whatever like that. But like I said, man, I mean, I wouldn't mess with, them with them, you know what I'm saying? The broad, like I said, the broad goddamn murk your ass and rob you, because most of them motherfuckers be trying to rob you.
Mm.
The ones in Atlanta, too, they be trying to rob you, shit.
So
I mean, some of them, from what I heard, cool with it, they'll, let you do your thing, they, get their money and get on down. But you got some shysters out here that'll goddamn cut you up and rob you.
mm.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, a lot of that shit is getting cleaned up around here. So, you ain't really seeing too many, lot litters like you used to.
Yeah.
So,
So you think about it.
entertaining.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, you think about it. When you think about it, I mean, we don't think like this how we used to, because we come from, remember it was like 70s, 80s, but now we about to cross over into 2020. We're essentially going into a new decade. So, yeah, it's coming with a lot of, new things that they're gonna be implementing on the public.
Yeah.
Especially with that what's that
Yeah.
that 5G that's gonna be going on pretty soon.
Yeah. They already got the 5G popping off, man.
Huh. Now, where do you see it big at in like what states do you see it more so than others? Because I heard like up in New York is like a part where the major highway that comes into the city is like these big two towers on each side, and essentially it's something for 5G, but they're not really trying to disclose it to the public. I'm like, man.
5G on my phone. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I've been having 5G all the way from Philly all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? They done improved it a whole lot. Cause I know last month I didn't have 5G everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I only had it like in Atlanta. I was surprised to see it up in Kentucky. I had it in Kentucky. I only had it in, certain spots like last month, but now, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing it everywhere. You know? But they say you gotta have like a newer phone to get the 5G. You know what I'm saying? Another 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you do many
But
trips up to New York?
yeah. I mostly like if I do go to New York, it's like mostly like little state New York, like you know what I'm saying, like Buffalo,
Yeah.
Syracuse, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't going to New York City. You know what I'm saying? New York City, man, you gotta know what you're doing up there, man. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but it's nerve wracking. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with, small roads and you're dealing with traffic. Man, them folks up there don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Them folks will run your ass over, man. So it's a. When I say New York City by itself is a whole nother world, man. It's a whole nother world. Like when you get out of there, you know what I'm saying? Boy, it's traffic. What I mean, whole nother world. The traffic there is different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, New York is cool, man. Like if you ain't driving no truck through there,
Okay.
it's cool. I ain't going through that with the truck. I'll tell you that. Shoot, yeah, it's hectic. Any truck driver will tell you that about New York. Like it ain't no easy place to drive no big truck. You know.
Yeah. Now, don't Atlanta's traffic be kind of crazy too, though?
Yeah, it be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like New York City. I can tell you that it ain't like New York City, man. You know what I'm saying? New York City is, man, that traffic. It's no place like New York City. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't no place like New York City. I tell any company what I'm saying, driving. Hey, look at me, I drive anywhere you want me to drive. Do not stay within New York City though. Yeah, New York City as a whole, man, it's different.
Now Cadillac J Justice asked. He said, "Is he in the mountains right now?"
Nah. I don't think Ohio got no mountains, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't in no mountains though. Ain't in no mountains.
Now, how is
But
it like driving in Colorado and things like that where there are mountains? Like how's that kind of driving to you?
hold on, say it again.
I'm saying, being in like Colorado, being up in them high altitudes in the mountains, like how's that driving? Driving a big rig out that way.
It's cool, man. It ain't really that bad, man. It gets bad when you go like west of Denver. You go west of Denver on 70, man. That motherfucker, man. That's some scary shit in the truck right there, man. I mean, you got curves that down high as mountain, man. But like the east side, northeast, and the north side of Denver, you straight. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly flat land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flat land and high winds, whatever. But when you go to the west side of Denver,
Yeah.
man, that mama, I'm gonna tell you, boy, the mountains gonna bring the bitch out of you. Man, boy. Yeah, that motherfucker, that's something serious, man. Yeah. But I mean, you take your time, man, and you know what I'm saying, you take your time, drive slow, you know what I'm saying, you'll be alright, you know.
Now, what about the mountains? Or, I mean, some people would call them mountains, but the mountains going down through like Arkansas and stuff like that.
Yeah, them I mean, they ain't all that bad. They just
Right.
curvy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they just real curvy. You know what I'm saying? Real curvy, country as hell around through there. I don't like fucking around in Arkansas, man. And, you got some folks around there. They don't like it. I mean, they don't like it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But in Arkansas, boy, they got a lot of crooked ass folks around there, man. That don't like no niggas.
Right. Because I know when I was going through there, I had to go to a funeral. I went down there in 2012. I was in a Mark A. Lincoln, and them troopers all laid up in the mountains. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot.
But they quick to pull over a nigga too, boy.
Hmm.
You from out of town too, shoot,
Right.
man. They be giving niggas the blues around that motherfucker.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't bullshit around there. I don't even like going to Arkansas. Yeah, mountain curve, I don't, you know. Pennsylvania got some mountain curves. They must have got curves. Annoying ass curves around there. Now, California got this thing called a grapevine. And, it's like a curve going down a mountain, a long slope. It's like, going down a long ass slope, going through curves or whatever like that.
Mm.
That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary to a rookie if a person don't know what they doing, because you going down the hill. It feels like you straight when you're going down, but it feels like you're straight, but you're really going down. So you can kind of easily get comfortable thinking that you're on flat land. You know what I'm saying? You can get comfortable and fuck around and be hauling ass, not knowing because you thinking you're on flat land, but you're going downhill. And that's kind of scary too because they got the curves or whatever going on.
Yeah. Now, does it depend like on what you're hauling? Because sometimes the weight is it kind of could make a difference too.
Yeah. That way to push you, what I'm saying, cause bad hauling ass down that mountain or whatever like that. So yeah, that weight, that weight caused a lot of that. And you got your engine brakes to help you slow down or whatever like that, but
Yeah.
because you don't want to, constantly just use your brakes like that, because your brakes catch on fire.
Mm.
And your ass would really be in trouble. Then that motherfucker catch on fire going down a mountain, man, your ass would really be in trouble. Then, goddamn it.
Mm. Now, have you ever with one of them car hauler type of trailers or anything like that?
No, I ain't never drove none of them, but I got a few partners that did that, and it's good money in that, man. It's I always want to do it, but and I ain't never put myself in that position to do it.
Okay.
Cause I love cars, you know what I'm saying? I love cars, man. I look at these car channels all the time, and they talk about different cars and educate me on the performance and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to do car hauling, but I just ain't get around to do it. I might do it one day though.
Huh.
Before I stop driving trucks altogether.
Right.
But yeah, they make good money though, man. I got a partner out there in California, man. He run up there to Seattle and LA. You know what I'm saying? All he do is I think he all Teslas and what else he do? I think he all Teslas and he do something else too though. But yeah, he just go from Seattle to LA every day,
Mm.
And then I got another partner, you know what I'm saying? He going to do Nissan, he running Mississippi, maybe Tennessee, Texas, Arkansas, he running them areas right there, hauling Nissan cars, vehicles, whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Now do those the wide lows do when they have a team now is that for a short run or for long runs too? Because you would think like since they got a car in front of them and then a car in back of them, that wouldn't be like a like a long run that they're making. But do they kind of go like long distances or how's that usually work?
I don't know, man.
Hmm.
I know they go over 300 miles. I don't know how long of a distance they go though, because I ain't never talked to nobody about that one,
Oh,
you
okay.
know. But yeah, I know they gotta get a bunch of permits
Mm.
for all that oversized load. Yeah, that's expensive too, but the payout is real good. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I always see
Yeah,
through through Iowa, they always be hauling those those windmill propellers and the bodies for them windmills and stuff,
yeah,
and they be kind of big.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I be seeing them myself, and I don't know. I congratulate them guys, man. I take my hats off to them guys. I don't see how they do it, man. I mean, yeah, man, I don't see how they do it, man.
Hmm.
But I know they make some good money doing it, though.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, make some good money, man. It's big money in this trucking thing, man. Just educate yourself and on what you want to do, and it's big money in it. I got a couple of partners that do it. All of them got their own. So
Hmm.
it's big money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how does that since because I think we were talking about that the last time when you had called in when essentially what happened with Tracy Morgan, dude, didn't have so many hours, he was out of hours or whatever. I mean, what do they do now since, to kind of prevent people from getting tired and things like that again?
Uh, they try to create this thing called an e-law, where you gotta pull over and take your 10-hour break. You know,
Yeah.
after either driving 11 hours or what I'm saying, or after 14 hours being on duty.
Yeah.
You have to take your little break. But some companies is still in the way with driving over 14 hours.
Mm.
But I mean, to me, man, I don't think it's whether they, what I'm saying, if they rest or not. What I'm saying. I don't think it's no way to prevent an accident like that. If a person ain't gonna be aware of their surroundings and focus on the road or whatever. I mean, even if he stopped for 10 hours, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, let's say he did stop for 10 hours. If he ain't sleep none of those 10 hours and then he get up and drive, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, so, shoot, I don't know, man. They constantly coming up with new rules
Mm.
all the time trying to prevent more accidents and stuff like that. And that's cool. But shit.
I was gonna say, now you said you don't really like driving up in New York, but how's New Jersey?
New Jersey cool, man. I don't mind New Jersey. I don't mind New Jersey. I don't mind, Delaware, none of that, Maryland or whatever. I don't mind none of that. Cause traffic to me ain't really all that bad, Um, it's just New York, man. They drive aggressive. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? I mean, they drive drive aggressive in Jersey and Philly too, but it's not as much as New York. It's like everybody in New York drive aggressive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, I mean, I can drive through New York. I just put the level of pickup in New York. I drive through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It really don't bother me now because I got a lot of patience.
Right.
And I take my time. Everywhere I go, I take my time. You know what I'm saying? I don't rush nothing.
Huh.
That's the biggest mistake that anybody can do. You know, driving, period. You know what I'm saying? Rushing. Take your time, focus on the road, surroundings, whatever like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Everything be all good, you know?
Yeah, I remember back. I went. Me and my pops. We rode down Atlanta, down in '92. It was raining like a mug around damn near 12 o'clock at night. It was this 18-wheeler doing. It was pouring rain right in the downtown area of the highway or freeway. Dude doing like 90 coming downhill. I'm like, gosh, damn. I'm like, fuck. I was like, shoot. I'm like, you would think since it's raining so hard, you would be slowing down, but I guess, he must have been late for, delivering something, so he's trying to make up time.
Man, I don't give a damn how late you is. You don't be doing no 90 miles per hour in no rain, man. He living dangerous, dog.
Hmm.
He living real dangerous, man, because, you know what I'm saying, if he get pulled over or goddamn, if he get a splat, I mean, shit, you gonna be late any damn way.
Right.
I mean, shit. If you late, nigga, fuck it.
Hmm.
Ain't no point of rushing. I mean, that lit 10 miles per hour over the speed limit ain't gonna help you get there no faster.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Shoot, you figure back then, shoot, the speed limit probably was way lower, so I guess he felt he was really making time, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to say 92, the speed limits were a little bit different than they are now.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Doing 90, it's pouring down raining, man. That's crazy. He could have easily jackknifed and hit somebody. And I mean, it's so many things that could have happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With him going that fast in that weather condition.
Right. Shoot, I remember when I was coming through Louisiana and I'm on the back roads. I got turned off, where I wasn't on no major highway, and the roads were like right next to swamps, and it was a semi on my ass. I'm like, man, you make the wrong turn, you going right into the swamp. And he's maneuvering it like he know this road, so I'm like, guys, let me get out of his way.
Right. That's crazy, man. They got a lot of guys like that's crazy like that, man. I don't understand it. Especially they be riding up on these cars bumper. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some crazy folks out here, man. You ride up on their bumper if you want to. They gonna hit them brakes on your dog ass. And goddamn, there you go. Goddamn, they got a lawsuit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because I heard truckers carry a lot of insurance.
Yeah, man. Boy, they be shooting them lawyers, be knocking the truck drivers across the head, boy.
Mm.
Shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, they carry at least $1 million insurance at least.
Mm.
Either 500,000 or a million. It's one of the two. But I'm gonna say it's no less than 500,000.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Gotta call my old lady, man. But she goddamn pissed me off.
Right.
I'm gonna get with y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all gonna be on tomorrow, man?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a thing to come on tomorrow. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to think of something to chop it up about, man. And yeah, man.
Yeah, if you ain't caught some of the old ones, catch some of the old lives too. I mean, you might have missed something from
I
from
got you. I got you.
okay. Well, I'm glad you called
All
in.
right.
Hit me up tomorrow
No
or
doubt,
something.
man.
All right.
All right, man. Be easy.
Yep, you too. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hey, Cadillac J Just, Ronald calling in, Rated Shot, who else? Bro, Forever Young. Let me see, James and everybody else that's been listening and haven't even said anything. I think I'm wrapping it up right now. And you heard me. I'm gonna come on tomorrow, Friday. Try to make it a thing to come on. And I'm up out of here.